Welcome in, guys, to where I preview every single NFL teams for the 2024 season. We're in the AFC North with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two big trades that happened let's talk about what happened last week. Last year, again, they don't finish off with a losing record at the end of the year. They finished with a 10-7 record. They finished third in the AFC North. Didn't get to the playoff round last year. A lot of discussions over is Mike Tomlin going to stay? Is he going to go? He did re-sign a new deal a few months ago, so he is staying in Pittsburgh. But the two big trades they made this offseason really is questionable because they traded away Kenny Pickett, who they got 2 years ago, for Justin Fields and a mid-30s Russell Wilson. Who, again, this Russell Wilson is not the Russell Wilson from Seattle. This is Russell Wilson who is finished at Denver. Again, they traded Justin Fields from the Bears. Yeah, that was a great decision. And they trade Russell Wilson, who's in his mid-30s, is way past his best, should have retired after the 2023 season, in my opinion. But they bring him in. I'm like, again, why are you trading for both of these guys, Fields and Wilson? Like, one's going to have to sit on the bench. And it ain't Russell Wilson who's sitting on the bench. But, again, I'm going to say that Russell Wilson will probably start the season. Again, you don't want to start Justin Fields. Again, I know there's a lot of people, Bears fans, deluded Bears fans are like, oh my god, Fields. I mean, this is like Trubisky when, again, they're doing the same thing where Trubisky was in Chicago, goes to the Steelers, and then he gets moved on somewhere else. The same thing happened to your Fields, gets drafted to Chicago, Bears don't want him because he stinks and he's overrated, and now he's with the Steelers. And again, it's like Justin Fields, in my opinion, and I've said this before, he's just a one-trick pony. Like, he likes running with the ball. He doesn't like, for me, he hasn't got his awareness on the field. No pun intended, but he just isn't all there, in my opinion. And I don't know, like the Bears, I mean, like, they get an upgrade with Caleb Williams, obviously, but what the fuck did the Steelers get? They're paying two starting quarterbacks. One's going to sit on the bench, one's going to be starting. I don't understand. Anyway, so in the draft, the Steelers drafted Zach Frazier. He's a center, so again, he's going to help Russell Wilson in the trenches from West Virginia. They got Troy Fautanu from Washington, offensive tackle. So again, him and Zach Frazier, I've watched them both. I think that they're going to be some great additions for the Steelers. And then Roman Wilson, wide receiver from Michigan. He's a good addition. I like him. I've seen his tape. I think he's going to be great with Najee Harris. And, you've got Najee Harris there, so you've got a good kind of wide receiving core, I guess. Bringing Roman Wilson in from Michigan is a good addition. You also have Mason McCormick. He's a guard. He's going to be helping. Again, another guy that what the Steelers are like. What they did is they fixed the offensive line. They addressed that needed a lot of work, especially with you bringing in Russell Wilson, bringing in Mason McCormick and Zach Frazier and Zach Frazier, and Troy Fautanu. I think that's a great addition. And again, they bring in Logan Lee. I don't think he's going to play a game. He could play a game. He was a 6th or 7th round pick, but again, he could be one of those late round picks. And then Ryan Watts, cornerback. Again, he's probably not going to play. If he does, he's probably going to be like a reserve player. But again, my predictions again. Is this going to be the year that the Steelers end the season on a losing record? Are they going to finally break that streak of where they finish on a winning record? Ever since Mike Tomlin's been there, they've never lost on a losing record. They never finished the season on a losing record. Is that the season? Is it 2024 season? The season? Again, are they going to reach the playoffs? I'm going to say, for them, I'll say 4th. Because again, much as like the Browns are, again, I don't quite, again, the Browns are dumpster fire. They still have a good quarterback in Deshaun Watson, and he, he's still got legs, he can still go, I guess. But yeah, I'm not, for Russell Wilson, I'm not feeling it. Fields either. Yeah, it's gonna be a really bleak year, I guess. Bleak, I don't know, bleak year, I guess. But I'm gonna say 4th in the division.